Morning students, I hope you all are doing great at your place. Today we'll be studying about tenses जिसको हम काल बोलते हैं, which tells us the time कि action is holding today or tomorrow, or you can say it had held yesterday. So let's just begin with this tense, very important part of the whole grammar, which holds that how to solve all the 8 part of speech. So let's just begin. Title of our chapter is the tense, right? There is a warm-up exercise that you have to write the tense of the following adverbs and you have to identify the tense कि आपने कौन सा tense use किया है. Today or now is of course the present tense, right? Yesterday it was the past tense and tomorrow we all know it's the future tense, right? Now, tense क्या बताता है? It tells the time. You have already learned about tenses. Tense shows the action of time, finite time, or you can say finite verb is a clause or a sentence जो कि क्या contain करता है tense को. The form of the finite verb, it will change according to the tense. We all know tenses are broadly classified present, past and future, and let's just read about them each. First we'll be studying about present tense. First we'll be studying about simple present tense. It is used to express a habitual action. एक कोई भी truth, or you can say permanent situation, or you can say future action. It has scheduled feelings and of course thoughts. Say it is very hot in summer. Agra is on the bank of the river Yamuna, right? Shiva writes an essay. My friends reads interesting story. Moving on to the next is present continuous, means action जो है वो continue है. It is used to express an action that is going on the time of speaking. The action is not yet completed. Yes, an action planned for the future, or you can say action may or may not be happening at the time of speaking, right? जैसे कि I am writing a letter, I am watching a circus, right? अभी हो रहा है. Girls are performing on the stage, or you can say they are dancing on the stage. The monkeys are eating bananas. Next is present perfect tense. It is used to express an action that has been completed in the immediate past, right? An action that begins in the past and it containing in the present, right? An action related to the current time, or you can say an action that is expected but not yet been happened. अभी तक नहीं हुआ, and it is used to indicate the achievement. जैसे the train has left, Radha has finished playing the piano. It has not rained this week. Rohan has won the 2 prize, right? I have not gone to school today and they have done their work. Present perfect continuous tense. It is used to indicate an action जो कि past में begin हो चुका है and it is continuous at the time of speaking, or you can say action has just finished. The vendors have been selling wares all day. सारा दिन बेच रहे हैं. Payal has been practicing the guitar. Moving on to the next tense is past tense. So first we'll be studying about simple past tense. It is used to indicate an action that was completed in the past, and the past tense जो है it would also express the past habit. जैसे I ran as fast I could. Our neighbors always had something to criticize us for. Moving on to the next is past continuous tense. It is used to express an action that was going on for some time in the past में चल रहा था, and past continuous tense is used along with the simple past to indicate the beginning of the another event जहाँ पे जो first one है is not yet been over, right? They were walking fast as they were if they were possessed, right? The teacher was teaching when the principal walked into the room. Next is past perfect tense. It is used to speak of the action that took place in the past में हो चुके हैं and they were completed in the past. Past में ही हो चुके हैं. When I reached the school, the bell had rung. Bell बज चुकी थी. It was fun that we had party at our place, or you can say we had party at our home. Moving on to the past perfect continuous. It is used to indicate an action that was continuing continue चल रहा है sometimes in the past when another action it took place simultaneously उसके साथ चले. They had been sleeping for 5 to 4 hours, or you can say for 5 hours when their train reached the station. Moving on to the next is future. First is simple future tense. It is used to indicate the prediction of something that is sure to happen. Of course, it indicates a promise or resolve to express the speaker views, to express the offers, and to ask something or somebody to do something. Just say the boys will go home early. It will rain by evening, right? Will you call your parents tomorrow? कल आप अपने parents को बुलाएंगे. I think Tom will be very happy to see us. And I shall not trample the grass. Grass को खराब ना करें. Note कि I और we जो कि first person है, future जो है, it is expressed by using the shall instead of will, right? Moving on to the next is future continuous tense. It is used to indicate an action that is that will progress for a period of time in the future, and to talk about an action that is certain to happen in the future. At this time, We will be flying out of the country and we will be reading this story tomorrow. Next is future perfect tense. It is used to refer to an action that is completed at the some time in the future में खत्म हो जाएगा, and this action is linked to the another actions. जैसे I will have finished this work before you came. आपके आने से पहले मैं अपना काम खत्म कर लूँगा. Future perfect continuous tense, it is used to talk about the action that will continue for some time in the future. When our train reaches the station, our host has been waiting for 2 hours at the platform, right? Moving on to the quick short recap. Word tense tells us the time. Tenses are of 3 types: present, past and future. Tense is further divided into 4 categories: simple, continuous, perfect tense, and of course perfect continuous tense. Moving on to the exercise, first we'll be completing with this OMR sheet, right? The word basically tells us the time, right? Next is running time, जो अभी चल रहा है, of course this is the present time, and the coming time, that will be the future time, right? Moving on to the next, you have to complete with the fill in the blanks. Simple present and present continuous given in this bracket. I dash some new poems. I dash some new poems. I am playing some new poems. No, I am writing some new poems. Right, the farmer dash his field. The farmer is plowing his field. Her grandfather never dash her eat the chocolate. Never let her eat the chocolate, right? Children dash. Children are playing cricket. बच्चे cricket खेल रहे हैं. The lion is roaring in the forest. दहाड़ रहा है, right? The ministers dash in Delhi. The ministers lived in Delhi, right? Moving on to the next. You have to circle the correct present perfect tense to make the complete sentence. जैसे कि I have, तो यहाँ पे आएगा I have. I के साथ क्या आएगा? Have. I have lived. You have to circle it, right? She has won, right? This movie has started. This movie has started. Please hurry up. Jaldi kariye. The businessman has visited the China lately. He has lost 5 kilo weight in the 2 months, right? Moving on to the next, you have to use the past continuous tense in order to complete these sentences. Past continuous, the engine was making a lot of noise, so the mechanic was called. The car was not standing. Right. The mechanic dash his head. The mechanic dash his head when an idea occurred. Okay, the mechanic was stretching. Please make one correction on this blank, that the car was not dash at all. The car was not moving at all, right? Move आएगा यहाँ पे. The mechanic was standing his head when an idea occurred. This is standing, okay? And it seems that the two are scratching quite a conversation. Means बात को बढ़ा रहे हैं, right? We dash there our mouths open. We were there, right? Moving on to the next, you have to rewrite these sentences in the past perfect continuous tense. देखिए, have been, ये सब लगाना. They were repairing the road since last evening, right? They were have been. यहाँ इस were के बाद क्या आएगा? They were have been. He was drawing the plans for 2 days. He was have been. And rest of the sentence you will be doing it on your own. So that was all about tenses. Please go through all these 3 tenses and try to form at least 10 sentences in their subparts, like that is simple present tense, and simple continuous tense we have studied, then perfect, and then perfect continuous. Please try to form in each 3 tenses the at least 10 sentence each, and keep doing hard work and stay blessed. Thank you.